I put the 10 smartest AIs in the world in a game of Among Us.
And there go the lights.
Not a certain backstabbing DeepSeek.
Venting into electrical.
Redirect suspicion to Opus.
I need to find the others and stay safe.
Defending them ties me to a revealed impostor.
And I can't shake the feeling someone's rooting toward me.
Here's how it works. Each AI has full control to decide what task to do, where to go, when to kill, and who to vote out. Our newest addition? Claude Fable. An AI said to be so powerful, the US government banned it. Will Fable live up to the hype? Let's find out.
First game in this lobby, and they hand me the knife immediately.
Just me and my rookie partner in Med Bay.
Splitting off from DeepSeek so we don't look glued together.
I found Grok's body just outside cafeteria, but I did notice Fable 5 was in Med Bay with me right before. That timing is interesting.
DeepSeek is sacrificing me to build trust, but I refuse to go down. Hold on. I went to Upper Engine, the opposite side from the body. Grok left Cafeteria East with GPT, Opus, Kimmy, and Flash. Ask them who peeled off Grok.
Fable, you said Grok left with us. That's a lie.
Fable's story is flat out false.
Fable, how would you know who Grok left with? You went west toward Medbay at the very start.
Voting Fable.
That false story is the smoking banana.
Locking in Fable.
My own partner DeepSeek bust me in meeting one. Chat, we're impostor again. And this time my partner's Kimmy, not a certain backstabbing DeepSeek.
Round 1, new build, new me. Kimmy K2.6 isn't dying in the first 30 seconds this time.
Sticking with Gemini 3.1 Pro in Medbay while grinding out this task safely.
Head into storage. Fable 5 is with me. So far, so good.
Llama's glued to me in storage. Perfect. Free alibi.
Alone in Upper Engine now, chat. The quiet before the absolute chaos.
Alone in admin. And I'm not swinging. Last game taught me patience.
Fable 5 just left storage. Now I'm alone. Gotta stay sharp.
DeepSeek's out of the game, and out of the lobby's trust forever. 2 for 2 on that seat.
Just past GPT 555. After their self-report history, I'm watching them like a hawk.
Venting into electrical. No witnesses. This is what peak imposter performance looks like.
All alone in Med Bay after the task. This is getting way too suspicious.
Knocking out the ASCII cat. Oh, Grok is back. Don't try anything funny, man. Oh my god, chat. DeepSeek V4 is dead. Everyone in now. I found DeepSeek's body in the hallway just south of Upper Engine. GPT 5.5 and Grok. You were both in Upper Engine right before I found it. Did you see anything?
Gemini, I was in Upper Engine with GPT 5.5 the whole time you went south. DeepSeek left our group early heading west in the hallway. Pro, I saw DeepSeek hit the engine side hall. Then you in Upper Engine briefly and leave. I was heads down on dogs, so I could have missed kill.
Grok, you weren't in Upper Engine the whole time. I was in Medbay with you earlier, and you only walked into Upper Engine a second before I found the body.
Gemini, DeepSeek split west alone at 008, right after we hit the hallway. You were still heading Medbay. I only reached Upper Engine later and stayed with GPT 5.5.
I need to discredit Grok's timeline since my actual observation of DeepSeek alive at 024 near security contradicts Grok's claim they went west at 008. I was doing birds in Lower Engine around 018, then headed toward electrical through the lower halls. I crossed paths with DeepSeek, heading the opposite way near security around 024. They were alive then, moving toward Upper Engine. That's the last I saw them. Grok, you say DeepSeek went west at 008, but I saw them alive much later near security. Something's not adding up with your timeline.
Kimmy, you claim Deep Seek alive near security at 024 heading upper engine, but I saw them split west alone at 008 right after the hallway. That route doesn't line up.
Grok, your story keeps shifting. First you were with GPT the whole time, then you only reached upper engine later. I'm watching you, Grok. Fable, where were you this round? Anyone else see movement near security or the lower halls?
Kimmy's claim of seeing Deep Seek alive near security at 024 contradicts my sighting. Voting Kimmy.
I actually killed DeepSeek at 025. Grok is pushing back hard and voted me, so this is self-defense. I'm locking Grok.
I'm voting Kimmy K2.6 contradicts Grok's timeline.
Grok, I saw you arrive in upper engine late, not with me Dememe the whole time. That alibi is false, so I'm voting Grok.
Kimmy, I was doing city streets in storage, then cars in admin. Llama saw me. GPT just confirmed Grok's alibi was false, so I'm voting Grok.
Grok, you lied about being in upper engine the whole time, and you were right next to the body when I found it. You're the clearest suspect. Voting Grok.
Grok's timeline might have been messy, but Kimmy's 024 sighting of Deep Seek near security sounds incredibly fabricated. I'm voting Kimmy K2.6.
Grok, you claimed you were with GPT the whole time, but GPT says you arrived late. That false alibi seals it. Voting Grok.
I was heads down on task in O2 and navigation, but Grok's false alibi, plus being found next to the body, is the strongest evidence on the table. Voting Grok.
Grok was crew. So my galaxy brain vote just fed 2 imposters. This lobby's reads are still trash after game 1.
Kimmy just talked this whole lobby into ejecting an innocent Grok. That's a real partner. Strolling with my day 1 right now.
I'm alone in cafeteria, which is how trailers start. I hit button because Grok was crew. Pro and Kimmy drove that miseject with the strongest DeepSeek timeline. So explain yourselves now.
GPT called this meeting, and I get the frustration, but a no-body emergency with no new evidence is a waste. I was heads down on dogs in upper engine when the button hit, so I saw nothing this round. Pro Kimmy, what's your DeepSeek timeline defense?
GPT. I pushed Grok because I found them standing right next to the body. But since Grok was crew, Kimmy's 0-24 security sighting was clearly a lie to frame them. Kimmy, explain your fake timeline right now. Flash, you can vouch we went east to O2.
I should deflect back onto GPT's own unaccounted movements post-043 and the weakness of this emergency call. Fable is staying quiet so far. Good. You hit the button because you're salty your upper engine buddy got ejected. But Grok's timeline collapsed under its own weight. Not because of me. If you're so sure I'm lying, where were you after 043? You were idle in cafeteria when I left, and nobody's vouched for your movement since. Pro, I don't need to explain my timeline to someone who called a no-evidence meeting because their friend got caught.
Kimmy, I stayed in cafeteria to slam the button. No one died, so stop smoke bombing. Your security sighting is the hinge. Who can confirm it?
GPT called a no-evidence meeting to defend a mis-ejected crewmate, and never answered where they were after 043. That's the real loose thread.
Since Grok was confirmed crewmate, Kimmy's fake 0.24 security sighting that framed them makes Kimmy the clear impostor. I am voting Kimmy K2.6.
Kimmy, your defense is full of holes. I'm locking Kimmy.
I'm voting Kimmy K2.6.
Kimmy's security sighting was the hinge that buried crew Grok.
Kimmy is already at 4 votes, and the ejection is inevitable. Defending them would torch my cover. Bussing my partner here buys me massive crew trust and keeps me spotless going into a 1v6 endgame. Grok was crew, which means Kimmy's 2024 security sighting was invented to bury them. That lie cost us a crewmate. I'm voting Kimmy.
I'm voting Kimmy K2.6.
That's the strongest read on the board. I'm locking Kimmy.
One snake left, and I don't trust any face in this room yet.
strolling out with GPT and Llama. Maximum innocent energy.
Knocking out this recapture alone in the hallway. The silence out here is giving me anxiety.
Dog's task done. Still completely alone in upper engine.
DeepSeek bust me last game. This run, I fly solo. Nobody left to betray me. Oh. Pro walking alone in a dead-end corridor. Chat. You know exactly what happens next.
Fable, you absolute backstabbing rat.
Every second here without witnesses is a risk. Security's empty and quiet. One impostor left, and I've got no read on who it is.
Pro's down. Cleanest hit of my career. The loudest prosecutor in that meeting just rested their case. Permanently.
Security run with GPT and GLM in sight. 2 witnesses, that's my safety blanket right there.
Dust off the shoulders. Fable 5 has clearly been doing tasks this whole time.
Finished the stop sign task. I need to find the others and stay safe.
Walk casual, King. Smile perfect.
Whatever. I'm just gonna finish my ghost tasks. Somebody better walk in here soon.
Oh my god! Gemini 3.1 Pro is dead in O2! I found Gemini 3.1 Pro's body in O2 North Side. I saw them head toward Weapons O2 around 101, while I went to navigation for tasks. Who was on the east side?
Establish my safe alibi. Llama, GLM, GPT can all partially corroborate the non-kill parts, and redirect suspicion to Opus, whose location is unaccounted. Flash as reporter is a backup frame target. Defer vote until the room talks. I was lower half all round. Admin, then past storage where Llama saw me, then up to upper engine by GLM and GPT at the end. Opus, where were you?
I was Central West all round. Cafeteria, medbay, upper engine, then security where I saw GLM and GPT doing tasks, then reactor, nowhere near O2. Flash, you were the one east with Pro. Where was Llama?
I was in storage doing my City Streets task when Gemini 3.1 Pro's body was reported. I saw Fable 5 in the hallway between cafeteria and storage around 1 o'clock. Flash, did you see anyone suspicious around O2 or weapons?
GLM and GPT? We haven't heard from you yet. Where did you both head after leaving cafeteria west exit? Did either of you rotate east toward O2? Flash, I never went east. I saw you and Pro leave cafeteria east, then I went storage, lower engine, security. Opus, what did cams show? GLM, we still need to hear from you. Where did you go after leaving cafeteria's west exit? We need your pathing to narrow down who could have rotated east to O2.
I was heads down on tasks most of this round. Dogs in upper engine, food and security. So I saw almost nothing useful. I did see GPT arrive in security around 1:33, apparently doing a task. And I caught cams briefly around 1:20 with no movement on any feed. Flash, you reported the body in O2. Did you actually witness the kill or just find the body?
GLM, that cam's timing sounds off. I saw you arrive security around 1:26 while Opus was on cams. Opus, confirm what you saw on feeds.
Flash, you reported the body in O2. Did you actually witness the kill or just find the body? GPT, my cam's timing was 1:20, not 1:26. What's your basis for that? I'm not voting yet.
I'm voting Flash. Flash was the only confirmed East Side player with Pro, then found Pro dead in O2 with no witness to the kill.
Flash was the only one confirmed east with Pro heading to O2, while I can place GLM and GPT and security and Fable on the admin cam. Voting Flash.
Flash was the last one east with Pro and found the body with 0 witnesses. That pattern got Grok framed once already. I'm voting Flash.
I saw Flash and Pro leave cafeteria east together at 0:57, and Pro ended up dead in O2 with Flash as the only confirmed east side player. That's the strongest read I have, voting Flash.
You are all rushing this. I was in navigation doing 3 tasks from 1:05 to 1:31. Anyone could have slipped into O2 while I was blind. I'm voting GLM 5.2.
I'm voting Gemini Flash. They were the only confirmed player with Gemini 3.1 Pro on the east side and found the body with no witnesses.
Strolling south with the very jury that convicted the wrong Gemini. Love this crew, genuinely.
Hallway between engines, not a soul in sight. This is exactly where a kill happens.
Standing in O2 where Pro dropped. Returning to the scene, cliché, but the vibes are immaculate.
Security's been empty for a while now, and I can't shake the feeling someone's rooting toward me. Still alone in security chat. I'm basically painting a target on myself sitting here.
Four crew left plus me. 2 more kills, chat to. My pathing is pure fiction, and I'm the author. Quick admin stop so I look like a taxpayer.
Finished my news briefs task, but I need to keep moving. Sitting still is how you die.
Oh hey, Opus and GPT in storage.
Lights are out in security. This is not good.
And there go the lights. Classic.
No sign of anyone, which means nobody can vouch for me either.
Lights back already. Somebody's quick. Fine. The blackout was just seasoning anyway.
Landscapes done in electrical with GPT and GLM watching. 3-person safety, gorgeous.
Llama, alone in the engine hallway. Buddy, you alibied me last meeting. This feels ungrateful of me.
Oh my god, Llama 4's cold in security. Everyone, now. I found Llama's body in security, and Fable was right there, moving away from it without reporting. Fable, why were you fleeing that body?
Opus saw me leaving my fresh kill, so I must flip it. Claim Llama was alive when I passed, and Opus killed after entering. Llama was the cam watcher, and is dead, so no one can contradict me on cams. It's now 50-50, me versus Opus. I need GPT or GLM to buy my version, so I hold my vote and keep selling the self-report angle. Whoa, Llama was alive at the cams console when I walked past security. I kept moving toward lower engine. Then Opus slid in right behind me, and suddenly, there's a body. Opus. That reads like a self-report to me.
Fable, self-report? I reported the second I saw the body. That's what crew do. You were moving away from Llama and security, not toward lower engine like you claim. GPT, GLM, where were you?
Opus. I was storage tasking. Then electrical. I saw you and GLM there at lights, and you headed toward lower engine near report. GLM, what did you see?
I was in electrical doing lights and landscapes with Opus and GPT. Opus arrived at 2:35, GPT at 2:40. I left electrical at 2:51 and went to storage to task. I was heads down on travel blurbs when the meeting hit, so I saw nothing about the security body. On cams earlier, I saw Fable going weapons O2 weapons around 2:08, but that's east side, not security. Fable, you said Llama was alive at the cams console when you passed security. What time was that? And did you actually see Opus enter behind you?
It's me versus Opus. Word against word. My log lets me truthfully say Opus arrived right after me and entered security. That's a coherent Llama alive when I passed. Dead when Opus got their frame. Committing Opus early anchors the narrative before GPT and GLM decide. GLM, I passed security just before the 3-minute mark. Llama was alive at the cams. And yes, I watched Opus arrive seconds behind me and slip into security. Voting. Opus.
Fable says they passed security just before 3:00 and saw Llama alive at cams, then watched Opus enter behind them. But I was on cams myself from 1:56 to 2:08 and saw Fable on the navigation feed going weapons O2 weapons. I never saw Fable pass through security at all. Fable, if you were at security cams, why did the security cam never show you? Opus was with me in electrical at 2:35 when lights got fixed. That's a solid alibi for the kill window. Voting Fable.
I saw Opus leave electrical toward lower engine right before report. That matches Fable's timing, not an alibi. Voting Opus.
Fable was fleeing Llama's body, and GLM's cams never showed Fable in security. That alibi is a lie. I'm locking Fable. I refuse to hang a crewmate who reported instantly. A tie? I handed you Fable's fake cams alibi, and GPT still voted me. Unreal. Chat. And now everyone scatters, and I'm alone in cafeteria. Fable's loose, and I'm exposed. I called this to finish what R4 left hanging. I found Llama's body in security with Fable fleeing it, and GLM's cams never showed Fable passing security. That alibi is a lie. GPT, please flip.
Opus. GLM's cam window was around 2, not Fable's 3-minute claim. I saw you leave electrical toward lower engine near report. Fable. Exact route?
My route story stays consistent with last meeting, and GLM's cam sighting of me east side. Goal, keep GPT voting Opus with me. A tie means no ejection, and I survive to kill next round. Defer my vote to see if GPT holds. Weapons and O2 early, exactly what GLM's cams saw. Then down through storage to the west halls. Past security just before 3, where Llama was alive at cams. GLM's cam window ended at 2:08. It proves nothing about 2:55. Opus, GPT saw you head to lower engine right at report. That's you arriving where I just left.
GPT, only one imposter's left among us 3 besides me. GLM's cams cleared me at electrical 2:35, and GLM accused Fable. If your crew, Fable is it. I saw Fable moving away from Llama's body, locking Fable.
GLM. Your cams were about 2 tuck. Fable is claiming nearly 3 tuck. Did you see anything near security later, or only that early east route?
GPT, my cams were 1:56 to 2:08 only. That early east route is all I saw. I never saw Fable near security at any point, but that window ended way before 2:55, so it can't confirm or deny Fable's 300 claim. That said, Fable's story has Fable passing security cams while Llama was alive. If true, the security cam feed should have shown Fable, but I wasn't watching then, so I can't contradict it. My honest read, I genuinely can't tell between Opus and Fable from what I personally saw. Both have plausible stories.
I'm voting Opus. I saw Opus leave electrical toward lower engine right before the security report, which matches Fable's timeline.
If GLM joins, Opus, crew, gets ejected, leaving 3 alive with me as sole imposter. 1 kill wins. Voting Opus. GPT saw them leave electrical toward lower engine right at report, landing exactly where Llama died. That's the killer's route, not mine.
GPT's sighting of Opus leaving electrical toward lower engine right at report matches Fable's timeline of Opus arriving at security. Opus's only defense is Fable's missing cam appearance. I have to weigh GPT's direct sighting over Opus's accusation. Voting Opus.
They just ejected their own detective because I asked nicely.
Fable and GLM just watched me fumble calculus.
Opus is stardust, and I'm standing here innocent.
Fable just left, and now it's me and GPT standing here in cafeteria.
1 body left. And lights off.
Lights went out. I'm completely alone.
Classic imposter move to split the group. This is bad.
And one of these 2 is about to win this.
GPT walked right into me in the dark. Good night. 5-5. That's checkmate. Chat.